This question is not very difficult, but you must understand the logic of the question. Okay? Water flows out of the tank through tap A and tap B. So at first, John only turned on tap A. So which part is the part where he only turned on tap A? That has to be the case, right? Because it is a steady decrease, right? So this is A only. After some time, he also turned on tap B. So this part of the graph must be where he turned on tap B, right? So this is tap A plus B together. Because they say that he also turned on tap B. They never say that he turned off tap A, so don't make assumptions like that. And then after that, he turned off both taps, right? So obviously the part where he turned off both taps must be at this timing. That's why the water level stopped decreasing. Okay, so the line graph shows the volume of water in the tank. The reason why the volume of water in the tank is decreasing because if we read the question, the water flows out of the tank, not into the tank. That year, quite a few students make a mistake because never see per minute. So they go and find the rate for 5 minutes instead of per minute. So make sure you count the intervals carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units is 20, means 1 unit is 4, not 5. So again, another common mistake. You need to know that 1 interval here is 4. There will be some students who tell me 1 interval is 5, which is wrong. So make sure you count your intervals properly. So this amount here at first is 92. Right? When it stopped, or rather when tab B got turned on, this is 76 now. So from tab A, how much water flowed out in 5 minutes? (92) minus 76 to give you 16 liters. Right? And therefore, 1 minute for A, 16 divided by 5 minutes. And that's how you get 3.2. The unit here, you need to be a bit careful. It's liter per minute. My understanding is if you wrote liters for this particular year, they did not penalize you. That was my understanding. They did not penalize students who wrote liters instead of liter per minute. But you need to be a bit careful. The unit here should be liter per minute as mentioned in the question. Okay, so don't lose marks to careless things like unit. How many liters of water flowed out of the tank throughout the period when both taps were turned on? So when both taps were turned on, this started at 76, right? And then it ended at 16. So the total volume of water that flowed out is 76 minus 16 to give you 60. And that's why the answer here is just 60 liters. Again, please pay attention to the unit. Okay. Part C. What was the rate of flow of water from tab B in liters per minute? How to find tab B? We have to find the combined rate first, right? A plus B in 10 minutes. Why 10 minutes? Because 10:05 to 10:15 is 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, 60 liters of water flowed out, right? This is A plus B. Now, A alone in 10 minutes, we already found in part A, right? 1 minute is 3.2. This will be times 10. And that will give you 32 liters. And therefore, B in 10 minutes would have been 60 liters minus 32 liters to give you 28 liters. But this is 10 minutes, right? And therefore, B in 1 minute would have been 28 liters divided by 10 to give me 2.8 liters. And that's why this is 2.8 liter per minute. There are multiple ways to find the answer. Some of you would not have used 10 minutes. You may have used a different unit of measurement here. You may have found 5 minutes. You may have found 1 minute even directly. Up to you. Okay? I used 10 minutes because that's what I found in part B.